So you're probably here either because you understood how powerful emails are, how much money they can get you, and you don't know what platform to choose because there are so many of them, or you already do email marketing and you just think that your current platform sucks. I'm here to fix all of your problems. Basically, I have more than 12 e-commerce clients, and it's not like I have a huge team that does everything for me. No, I work in my business a lot, so I actually understand the stuff I will be talking about in this video. So let's begin. First of all, you see only 4 providers here, which is not a mistake. I actually believe that all the other providers are not worth your time. And best by Shopify reviews are MailChimp, Drip, Klaviyo and Omnisend. If you use anything else, stop right now and use one of these. So let's begin with our table. And there are 5 key metrics you need to focus on if you're an e-commerce brand, which are: first of all, setup speed. It means how long it will take for you to set up all the needed stuff for your brand, which is a pop-up, automations, campaigns. Because you need to understand that the less time you spend on all the setup, automations, etc., more free time you will have to work on your business or on your clients, and more money you will make. Second one, template quality. Again, some of you guys are not the best designers in the world, so you need great templates and you need them to be created for you. And then ease of use, which is first of all speed, because some platforms are just so slow and I just hate it. And yeah, it's speed, it's interface, how it looks. Basically, the platform doesn't need to be mentally exhausting. And then feature set, which means how many features the platform have for your brand. It's more important for bigger brands than for smaller brands, but it's still important. And we will start with setup speed. So actually, I stopped recording like an hour ago and realized that I haven't started the recording and wasted so much time. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. Where did I even stop? Yeah, we started talking about setup speed, and for MailChimp it will be 4, Drip it will be 3, Klaviyo 4, and Omnisend is 5. Now why? First of all, clear winner here is of course Omnisend, because it is much faster to set everything up there. Every flow, every template of the flow basically contains not only the automation itself, but template of the email, actually good looking email for each part of the automation. So it will save you so much time. Klaviyo also has it, but for Klaviyo it's a little less. They just feel older. In Omnisend templates are much better. So you will save so much time for setting up all your pop-up, your core automations, and of course your campaigns. Because that's why in setup speed, Omnisend is a clear winner. But MailChimp, I also liked it, it's really fast. But Omnisend has implemented templates inside the flows, while MailChimp hasn't. Hi, I'm recording this again because I think I haven't made my point clear enough in this part of the video. What I actually mean by templates inside the flows. So let's check out the Omnisend. First of all, when you log into Omnisend, you can see a complete step-by-step plan for your store. So you don't even need to think about anything. For example, I want to create a welcome flow. I just click a button, create a welcome flow, 10% off, start workflow. Great job, and so it is done. It is created. Now I can use it, and it looks not bad. You can check it out. Edit content. People will actually buy from that email because it looks good enough to be trustworthy. And yeah, so it already works. It already started sending to your customers. As you can see, the status is enabled. So now we look at the MailChimp. First of all, the journey is not clear enough. Lots of buttons that of course I understand, but if you've never done email marketing, you probably won't understand what everything means. And for example, you know that you need to create a welcome flow. Yeah, welcome series. So you click on use this journey, continue, all these buttons, then you wait a lot. And now you need to actually click on each email, click on select template, and you need to create each email design manually. But the thing is, basic templates are good enough. So you can use them, you can change the text, but it will take so much more time than in the Omnisend, because in the Omnisend it literally took 3 seconds. I guess you understand me now. And is a template quality. So what is a template quality? Template quality is a quality of the templates. Okay, basically, what I mean by that is most of the templates in most of the email marketing platforms are, well, they suck. The templates are created by emails that other brands send most of the time, which means that they are not unique. People won't remember you, and yeah, most of the time it is just so much better decision to hire agency or email designer in your team. But still, some email marketing platforms have better template quality than the other ones. It's because MailChimp, Drip and Klaviyo templates are, I personally don't like them. Send has a 4 because in my opinion, first of all, it has much better draft templates. Draft template is a template without images, without, you know, all this design stuff, so you can actually place your data into that template. And I don't know if Klaviyo has it, but in Omnisend it's just so much better. So again, in terms of template play, if you don't want to use agency services, Omnisend is a clear winner. So then is ease of use. Well, ease of use is first of all speed, how fast the software works, UX, UI, how good it looks and how easy it is to navigate the software interface. So MailChimp is actually, I love it. It is fast, it is good looking, and sometimes it has some strange things, but you will get used to them. And oh yeah, MailChimp is a strong 4. Drip, I don't like it at all. It is slower than competitors, it looks worse, UX is worse, it is just not easy to use, and your problem is you will waste more time on understanding how it works than on actually creating emails for your clients. And Klaviyo, it's not 3, I would say it's 3.5. Because Klaviyo is a much more powerful tool than all the other ones. That means it will be more complicated. It's just how the world works. But I think for the most stuff it's not that bad, but MailChimp is a little easier to navigate in, and Omnisend is a far winner because they actually updated their interface a couple of weeks ago. And first of all, it works faster. It is a bit faster than MailChimp, it is faster than Drip, and it is faster than Klaviyo, which is really important if you want to attach like 40 emails. Because when attaching that many emails and you're not just attaching them, you're slicing them by parts, etc., etc., you really don't want to see like even 2-second loading screens. It's just too much. So yeah, Omnisend is fast and UX is great. And by the way, I'm not biased. I'm not say what I actually think. And yes, for a little spoiler for you, for my clients, I use Omnisend. But tell me that, why would I use Omnisend for my clients if it was a worse option? So let's continue. Feature set, Omnisend is not a winner here because Klaviyo has more features, more AI predictive analytics, more targeted segmentation, more ways to customize an automation. But what actually happens because of all that stuff that Klaviyo has? It works slower, it is harder to use. Well, template quality is another thing, but yeah, and it is a bit harder to start working in it. So yes, you get more tools, but you also pay for that. In all the other ways, MailChimp, Drip and Omnisend have all the tools that you will need for your brand or for your clients. So you don't need more. Hi, it's George from the future. Basically, I made a mistake in this part of the video because Drip actually doesn't have SMS marketing, which is basically terrible. You need SMS in 2025, it's so important. So yeah, in the end of this video, when I noticed that, I actually lowered feature mark from 4 to 3. But honestly, if email marketing platform doesn't have a SMS in it, you probably shouldn't use it. Shim has it, Drip has it, Omnisend has it. So it's fine. Klaviyo just has a little bit more. Support, I will be honest with you, I never used a Drip support. I used MailChimp support, I used Klaviyo support, I used Omnisend support, but Drip, I never contacted their support team. So why does it have a 4 then? Because I just checked internet and people say it's nice, so it's probably nice. But what about MailChimp? And it isn't great. It feels like their support team is a bunch of like Indian or Pakistani guys who don't know what are they talking about, and also they're slow. They answer slow. They don't help you, and yeah, it's not great. Also, as I know that they don't have a chat support. Maybe now they do, but when I used them, they didn't have it. Klaviyo has actually amazing support. I like supporting Klaviyo, but it's just a little slower than Omnisend, because in the Omnisend it's just a concierge level. You get your every question answered in less than 10 minutes. I would say in less than 5. First of all, they have a really good AI implemented in the support chat, which will help with about 50% of your questions. And if you need an actual human to help you, they not just try to help you as fast as possible. They're actually talking to you like to a client. Something I ever had this great support in like any software at all. Even if we walk away from the email marketing, their support is just another level. And again, I sound so biased, but it is what it is. Then pricing, the last thing that you need to understand. MailChimp, and by the way, pricing is for 1,000 email subscribers and the cheapest plan. So in MailChimp is 40 euros or about $45. Drip is $40, Klaviyo $45, and Omnisend $25. By the way, in the MailChimp, they actually upsell you a lot, so you will end up paying much more than 40 euros. But yeah, Drip actually won't upsell you on anything because, well, they don't have anything else than email marketing. They don't have SMS marketing, they don't have anything else. Klaviyo has a $45 price for emails, and they will upsell you on SMS. And Omnisend has a $25 price for emails, and they will also upsell you on SMS marketing. But overall, for the same SMS messages sent, you will pay more on Klaviyo than on Omnisend. So the question you're gonna ask me now is why Omnisend is so cheap, and I actually know the answer. Because all the other brands, they are Western. They are based on US, Western Europe, etc. So really expensive countries. While Omnisend is actually a Lithuanian company. Lithuania is, by the way, is a small country in the Eastern Europe. They actually have one of the best IT guys in the world, but they have smaller salaries, smaller taxes, and overall this country is much smaller than all the other big guys. So the thing that you get from that as a customer is that you will actually pay less to them because they spend less money on expenses, on salaries, on all that stuff. So that's why actually they're cheaper. Not because it's a worse software. It's a better software. But yeah, right now, some of you are thinking, what should you choose? Klaviyo or Omnisend? Because as you can see, Klaviyo has a better feature set than Omnisend, but Omnisend is faster and easier to use. So what should you do? And the answer is simple. Use Klaviyo if you or your clients do more, do more than 1 million per month and have a dedicated email marketing team that will actually use all the features that Klaviyo gives to you. Because Klaviyo is a great software, but for most of you, it's a waste of time and waste of money. And use Omnisend if you make, or most of your clients make less than 1 million per month. And yeah, if it's less than 1 million per month, you don't need a team, just use Omnisend. Because, as I already said, Omnisend for 20% of your actions will give you 80% of results, while Klaviyo for 100% of actions will give 100% of results. So you spend 5 times more time to get 20% more results. So that's why in most of the cases you need to use Omnisend. Well, yeah, I think I cleared your mind. So yeah, if your brand does more than $10,000 per month, book a call with me, we will help you. Actually, we don't take fixed monthly price if you don't want to. We usually commission based. So all the sales that we added to your brand with email marketing, we only take a small percentage of that sales. And I hope you have a great day.